All right, it looks like I'm up and running here. I know that I should just start recording instead of saying stuff like that, but I mean, I'm new to the video world and I'm just where I'm still wrinkling, ironing out the wrinkles. All right, it's 1/13/2021, 3 o'clock in the morning. I just came back from my walk. I like to take a walk every day. Straightens out my head, except this time it didn't really even make a dent. I mean, we got what, a week before the big dog steps down and we get fed to the fuck. You know, I want to make these sit down videos. I'm looking at myself over here. I really need to be looking over here. I'm sorry. I'll fix that right now. I need to make these videos for myself. I'm going to start making these sit down videos for myself. And if I can release them, I'll release them. If not, then I won't. I'm pretty distraught right now. I'm just I feel like throwing up, but I can't. The last time I felt like this, the last time I felt like this, the last time I felt like this was at 9/11. I cannot believe that just hit me. See, this is why I have got to start making these videos. The backdrop, see the backdrop? I just threw up a sheet and a couple of shirts for some color behind me. I mean, so it wasn't a whiteout back there. I'm going to start uploading these. I'm sorry if you find them lengthy. I figure if I just come out here and put my heart out, maybe, we can have heart-to-hearts. I mean, if the big dog up there, old Trumpykins, would have sat down and had some heart-to-heart talks with the nation, I don't think we would have these problems right now. It looks like he's going to walk away. I mean, I voted for this guy twice. Oh, and by the way, I want it to be known. Why not? I gave up a piece of paradise to go vote for this guy. I told the old lady, I'm sorry, sweetie, I got to go vote today. You didn't remember? She goes, I totally forgot about it. And I'm like, yeah. I've got to, it means, yeah, we won't have time. I literally walked out of the house to go vote for this guy instead of going into the bedroom with my favorite girl. My only girl. Some people might sit out there and you're saying, well, hey, man, if you don't like the way things are going, Rich, well, it's like, hey, go vote. Yeah? I did. Did you? How'd that work out for you? Work out too good for me. I was sitting here earlier thinking, you got to get these videos out right when you get back from your walk, because your walk kind of like puts everything in perspective and it's ready to pour out. And as you can see, I'm not going to sit here and try to break tears for you in the video. But I'm not gonna hide them either. I mean, I needed that. What just came out, I needed that. I mean, I don't know what to do here, man. I had it all set up to be the Superman Trump and go out there with the firefighters and get you guys to rally outside the White House and create a voice. Start up a liberty freedom movement. We had the big dog in there. We had the right guy in there. But everybody was against him. Nobody wants any of the truth to come out. Kind of like the same thing with the 9/11 deal. They never want it to come to light. Nothing ever comes out. If you catch me looking over here, I'm looking at the time. I can't run past 15 minutes. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm sitting here and there's no, what can we do? In a week, he's walking out the door. And we're being fed to the lions. I mean, is there any way out there, anybody out there, any other way you can put it than that? I can't. Now, I'm thinking, I hear this, oh, well, he's going to do that, I got to be careful here. I can't say the wrong thing. He's going to do that starts with an I and it sounds like erection. Act. The one from 1807 or 1809, something. Perfectly within his rights. It's what he should have done. Could have fixed the country in a couple of weeks. Obviously, he was threatened. They probably said they'd erase his family or something. I don't know. Who knows? For all we know, maybe they got a couple of family members right now. Is his whole family accounted for? I just thought of that just now. See what these videos are for? I'm going to upload this. And I'm going to keep uploading this. There's 3 channels. Firefighters Last Stand 9/11. Dear America 1776. And Students of America 1776. That's until they pull the Magic Act and it's all gone. I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, I mean, in 10 days, they shut the world down with a lie. With their little scandemic. And, I mean, before all this happened, you go riding down the street without a helmet on, you got to think about getting pulled. Whether you're on a bike or a motorcycle. You're on a bicycle, and I'm going to mention this because it happened. You don't have lights on it, or they're not on. They're not on. Because I had lights. I'm not stupid. And, I'd like to have lights, and I noticed that it just makes you a target, but it's nice to have them so you don't get that ticket and then have to buy them. And sometimes it's good to hit the lights, so maybe when they pull up to recover your corpse in the road that's been run over by something, they can see the light was on and it wasn't your fault, and maybe, they might say a little prayer for you before they load you up into the wagon and take you away. To the motorist, it's not going to, it doesn't matter, man. I mean, you know their attitude. I'm heavier, I'm bigger and heavier than he is, and I got insurance. What do I care? Well, I don't care. I've heard that come out of people's mouths before. I used to ride a lot. That's why that came out, I guess. I still have a mountain bike with high pressure tires on it I like to buzz around on. Mainly I walk every day. Wow, 8 minutes in, I haven't said anything. 9 minutes in. So, I mean, I like to walk every day, and I burn out 1.5 miles every day. I get out, start slow, crank it up. The most important part is breathing. I feel great. I'm addicted to it. It's like drugs. I'm addicted to it. I can't stop. If I miss my walk, I wake up at 5, 6 o'clock, because you got to walk before all the exhaust in the cars come out. And I go for a walk. And it really helps every day. Really helps every day. And all the supplements I take. I don't have the supplements here, but you're going to see in my other videos, I'm always plugging the supplements, which I make nothing off of. I'm actually giving that to you. What are we going to do? I mean, the only thing we got left. It's almost 10 minutes in. I got 3 minutes. What are we going to do, guys? Everybody out there that's watching this video, what are we going to do? I walk outside, I walk against the light or something, I get a ticket by a smart-ass cop with an attitude, which, by the way, is more than happy enough to Rodney King your ass into a coma in mother effing broad daylight. I mean, that guy will mace you and beat you to death with a nightstick. And when his buddies pull up, they'll have their guns out. I mean, at least that's, I mean, you know, I don't get treated well at all, bro. I'm a really big guy. I'm 6'2", 250 plus. Solid rock. So nobody in their right mind's going to fight me. Doesn't matter. You see, I'm in my prime, I think. Or just past it. Actually, I'm trying to get it back. But I'm in the second half of my life, and I mean, here it is. 11 minutes in. I don't know what to say or do anymore. I wanted to make a video. I thought it was going to be, I had to set up the backdrop, and I had to do a couple other things, and I got really upset over, I couldn't find something. I got upset. So I got distracted. Listen, guys, I got an idea. I want to start a movement. Because my recommendation for the last 8 years has been arrest Congress right now. I heard it from the What's His Name show one day, and it stuck in my head. And I think that it's a pretty damn good recommendation. And you know what I want to do? I want to ride it on the side of panel trucks, step vans. I want to go around, 12 minutes in, I want to go around and I want to buy up step vans. All up and down the East Coast. And I don't care if I got to get out there with a paintbrush and write arrest Congress right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next year. Right now. What do you think about that? Anybody out there? What do you think? I probably won't upload this. I'll go back and watch it. I mean, if it's from the heart, I'll upload it. I try to make my videos just under 15 minutes because that's the cutoff point. So I figured, you know, I might as well make a full video. If you don't want to watch it all the way, then don't. These videos here, you can put on in the background and just like hang out with me for 15 minutes. You know, I don't do drugs. I don't gamble. I don't lie. I don't cheat. I don't steal. I don't do drugs. I rarely drink. I don't cheat on my woman. I don't like little kids. In that way, okay? I mean, you know, we've got to stand up for the kids. You know, that's a point that I'd like to make, I guess. I was talking to a buddy of mine about this, and he goes, oh, well, my daughter is always, she's grown up and gone to college. I mean, who cares? I'm like, really? So you don't have any kids anymore? Okay. I don't have any kids. So what does that mean? I should not care? No, that means that I should stand up for all the kids then. I want to make another video because I feel this wasn't what I wanted, but I've lost the essence of after walk thought. The after walk video. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to call these the after walk video files. I'll think of a name. This is number 1 right here. I'm going towards 14 minutes. I'm going to have to end this. I don't know what to say, guys. I really, really, really don't know what to say here. I do anything wrong, they write me a ticket or throw me in jail. I mean, you do anything wrong, you even smart off to the guy or whatever. I tell you the truth, I never really have a problem with female officers. And if the 1 or 2 times I did, I was like, wow, you're really something. Well, so much for, and I'd make a comment about, so much for public service and stuff like that. I mean, whatever, sister. Just go ahead and do your worst, and I'll get over it somehow. I mean, you were going to do it anyway, right? And then that usually pulls the plug on that. They calm down. But the guys, they're not like that. They got an attitude. They got a whose flagpole is bigger, And I keep mentioning that even though I haven't had a problem in a long time. But I just feel, well, I got to end this video. Let me end this. Goodbye.